Video gaming sure has evolved over the past 60 years. When you look at the very first video game console, the Magnavox Odyssey, all that was capable of was a couple of dots on a screen. And we thought that was incredible. Now we're capable of producing almost photorealistic representations of the world around us. We all know how we got to this stage. Technology has evolved and brought us experiences we never thought possible. But technology is still evolving, as is the video game business, and I believe that our gaming experiences will only get more and more involved. I'm going to take a look at what the future has in store for us. First, let's look at the present day. Right now there are 6 major gaming platforms available to us: the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, the Nintendo Wii, the Nintendo DS, the PlayStation Portable, and the Apple iPhone. The PlayStation 3 has established itself as a real powerhouse in terms of gaming performance, and it begs the question, what can Sony do next? My personal prediction with the inevitable PS4 is that it's not going to grace store shelves anytime soon. This is because of this, the PlayStation Move. This is set to be the most advanced gaming controller ever, offering pin-precise movements of where it is and where it relates to the PlayStation's camera. Another trick Sony has up its sleeve is the 3D capabilities it is now offering for the PS3. Wearing glasses might very well become the norm for us in the future whilst watching our TVs, and Sony is jumping on the bandwagon and really pushing this technology for their system. The Xbox 360 shares similar gaming performance to the PS3, and Microsoft is also bringing out its own motion control system for their console. Kinect will apparently read your movements in a 3D space, and promises to be the most engaging, active, and useful application in video gaming yet. With advanced motion controls, the future of the Nintendo Wii is looking grim. The PlayStation Move and Kinect look like more accurate and advanced than the Wii's now subpar Wiimote. Will Nintendo combat Move and Kinect by bringing out an advanced control scheme of their own, or will they bring out an entirely new console? I believe a Nintendo Wii 2 is inevitable, if Nintendo wish to stay in the home console market. Nintendo are doing well in the handheld market, however. The Nintendo DS is the most successful console of all time, selling millions upon millions of units, but the successor, the 3DS, is set to be released soon. This new console is set to offer 3D without glasses. That alone sounds like a real seller, unless there's some sort of catch. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Sony's portable system, the PSP, is now on its last legs, after being vastly outsold by the Nintendo DS. So what about the PSP 2? Perhaps this could pack the same punch as the PS3 now. Perhaps it could challenge the Apple iPhone and become the PSP phone. And that brings me to the Apple iPhone. Well, it's not really a console, more like, well, a phone. The iPhone has brought in some unique gaming features, like a multi-touch touchscreen and an accelerometer, which allows players to tilt the phone to control the game. And now the iPhone 4 has now been released, which has a built-in 3-axis gyro. This is basically a more advanced Wiimote, as it can detect gravity and as such is more accurate. So now we've looked at the near future, but what can we expect in the far future? How advanced can we go? Will gaming graphics get so good we'll be hard pressed to tell the difference between gaming footage and real life footage? What about the way we play the games? Will we continue to use the controllers we've become accustomed to, or will technologies like the PlayStation Move and Kinect take over, and we'll never look back to the joystick? Will we even use our television screens? Will a more advanced Virtual Boy come our way and offer a truly virtual experience? I mean, think about it. Our vision is not restricted to a rectangle, and this is the shape our TVs represent. Will all of our TV viewing be done with virtual reality glasses, or even contact lenses? And if technology gets so good and can begin to offer truly virtual worlds, will we even want to go back to the real one? So what about the gaming platforms? This man, Hideo Kojima, who you might know as the man behind the Metal Gear Solid series, has predicted that we will cease to use several gaming platforms and eventually we'll all use one device. This will be great, as not only it would be less hassle for game developers, it would also be cheaper for the consumer. If you were to buy a PS3, 360, Wii, DS, PSP, iPhone, PC and Mac, it would cost you over £3,000. New and upcoming console OnLive is set to revolutionise gaming. Not only will it bring several game developers together, the games don't require a disc or even a download. If Spotify is the music streaming service and YouTube is the video streaming service, then OnLive is the game streaming service. Will it take off? Only time will tell, but I hope it does, because mothers everywhere are suffering in order to fill their kids' gaming needs. So there's a little insight into the future of gaming. I'm sure there'll be plenty of surprises in future years. After all, the prospect of Kinect would have seemed like science fiction a few years ago. And now with 3D without glasses, full body motion tracking, and practically photorealistic graphics in our games, the future is now.